Carl, Track 13 News, here with Mark from Hobbytown in Orem, Utah. I brought Mark in because he's been running Erevos for years, and I thought I would have him explain what's new on this vehicle, what's exciting. So go ahead, Mark.
All right. As you can see here, they've redone the whole body, and they've incorporated the X-Max design on the upper frame chassis with the quick release on the back. These are for the skid plate here is on the top, so when you go upside down, it doesn't ruin your body. One quick twist of that little thing there, an uplift, and pull it out of the front, and your body is off. It's got all internal parts of like the X-Max has, which makes it really durable and tough. They've redesigned the ESC to have a better ESC. The ESC, they've enlarged it to a bigger amperage ESC, which will give it more power. They've redesigned the whole chassis layout. The transmission they've redesigned and made it a little more bulletproof. They've also incorporated these little things right here. I don't know if you can see them, to reinforce around the shocks, the F1 suspension on board, to give it more support there, both front and rear. They've redone all the front suspension arms and made them thicker, heavier, so that they hold up better to impacts and stuff, better plastics. They've changed all of the plastic axles they used to have to an outdrive cup with a steel dog bone and CVDs out in the end of the dog bones, which therefore is more durable. There again, like I say, they have redesigned the whole chassis, and just in a few ways it's similar to the old one, but they've restructured everything to be more compact, more durable in collisions and stuff, the way they've designed it. There, once again, the rear end, all of the A-arms have been made thicker and stronger, the steel dog bones in the rear and everything that way. They've incorporated, these are like the X-Max tires on the X-Max, just downsized with same rim, same tread pattern and stuff, just for more durability and grip than the older tires with the 17 millimeter hex nuts. And there again, they still have the same motor, same the big brushless motor in it for all your power. You can run 6S in it. This truck is 70 plus mile an hour on 6S. So that pretty much covers that.
Great, Mark. Let me just go over a couple things. The batteries right here, battery trays are right here. If I can get these open.
Yep. Push down, yep.
So you got one on each side.
Yep.
And it looks like it's going to have a pretty specific size battery that's going to fit in there.
It's going to be the Traxxas thin, or you have to find the thin 3-cell batteries to go in that compartment. Okay. You can't run a standard thick 3-cell, they will not fit.
Okay, so you got to get some thin 3-cells. So if you want to run 6S, you put one on each side.
Yep, that's pretty
it's
much the only
all
way
ready to go.
It will not run on only one. It has to do 6S. So, yep, and you can run different batteries. You don't definitely have to use Traxxas per se, as long as they are the thin batteries that will fit in the compartments, be it max amps or whatever, the soft case batteries that will fit in there. So, yeah.
Yeah, I did see max amps come out with some new batteries. I'm sure they'll come out with some that fit that.
And they have Traxxas ends on them too. I have seen max amps with Traxxas ends, so that should work too. So.
Gotcha. You know, it's got the dual servo, which it's always had, but just to make sure that you've got enough power when you're turning and going fast, that puts a lot of stress on your servos. So dual servos is good. One thing I also noticed is this is design they've had for a while, but you got venting through these batteries.
Yeah, to help keep the batteries cool. Yeah.
So you got some airflow there. And me being an ARMA guy, I'm actually impressed with this vehicle. They put the metal drive shafts in there. They beefed everything up. I think this will run quite well. So the box says 70 miles an hour. And as I'm reading it, you've got to get the optional pinion for it, and you got to run 6S, of course. But I'm sure that's no big deal.
Another thing too, Carl, before you put that back on, I think that might be of interest to people. They've also made this so you can put standard body posts in here. You can pull the front one too and put the square. So if you didn't want to run this body per se, they've made the option so you can get a regular Revo body or whatever.
Oh, that's right. You can put body mounts in here, and I think you just have to pull that out, and you can put body mounts in there.
And that way you could run the regular old style Revo bodies if you wanted.
That's great. So yeah, it does have 17 millimeter hex on the wheels, 8 millimeter shafts. So that's good. They've standardized this, so you really can run any 17 millimeter hex tire on here.
Yep.
These tires, looks like it's got some thick foam in here, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this runs under speed. But obviously,
I can't wait to get to run. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. I can hardly wait. A couple more weeks and maybe we'll get to run one. So
Yeah, I mean, it's pre-release. They can't even sell these for a couple of weeks. So Hobbytown was gracious enough to let me come in and take a look at it. So Mark, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
you're welcome. Yeah, come on in. A couple of weeks, these will be available, 2 to 3 weeks. They haven't given us an exact date, but these are pre-order. You can pre-order. We don't know how many we're gonna get, but come on in and check them out, and they'll be coming in as quick as we can get them. And if you guys are interested, come on in and check them out at Hobbytown.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Mark. Appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thanks.